Manchester United won, Rayo Vallecano won, and that's how the pre-season has ended. This is the last game of the pre-season. Remember, United played 2 games in 2 days. And these 2 days were consecutive for you. On Saturday, yesterday, we are in Oslo with a first-string side playing a side which goes by the names of Atletico Madrid, and we lost by 1-0. And today, we've drawn with Rayo Vallecano with another side of the team of United, with a couple of first-teamers for you that have really got into play in front of the Old Trafford crowd. Therefore, that was so much enthusiastic for you to come in and really get a snack or a glaze at what we call the players of Manchester United. Erik ten Hag, for the very first time, was in the dugout. All came out of the dugout in front of a crowd of Old Trafford. An atmosphere or a taste of what is going to be at Old Trafford next Sunday as we play side which goes by the names of Brighton in there for you. Remember, today was really a very good day. I saw Sir Alex Ferguson and very many other people in the stands looking at how United was playing. But what caught my eye were the young talent at United. Just shows you that the talent at United is really in the right hands, because we've been having very good players coming in from the academy, but the manager at the top or the manager at the helm of the team not being able to really get them into the team. That's something that is hard about this, and we've lost very many talents in there for you. When you look at Garnacho, today has been so exciting, and I think he's one of those players they're talking about that the manager never gave him playing time or got him out of the starting 11 because he reached at the training ground late. Garnacho, entire games of the preseason tour, he never played. He never played against Liverpool. He never played against Melbourne. He never played against Crystal Palace. He never played against Aston Villa. And he has only played against the side which goes by the names of Rayo Vallecano. And I really believe that if at all he had not acted like Sousa, the manager gave him a lot of time or minutes in the preseason tour, he would have really put himself into the contention to start into the game of United versus Brighton, because I think he is getting us more than Rashford gets us. I'm sorry to say this. You might think that Rokani is just here having a bias at Rashford, but guys, have you seen how Garnacho is exciting? Trust me, get Garnacho on the pitch. When our midfield is having, let me see, Freddy or Eriksson and Bruno Fernandes in there for you. Then we're having Anton Martial leading the line. Then there's Malacia with the first string side of United. Get Garnacho off the left flank. He will deliver more than Rashford. You know, what doesn't lie is talent. And talent is not bought. You get? We look at Garnacho, he's talented. Trust me, it's time we embraced the young talents that are really going through. I cannot go in the sense that I cannot go out and say that, all right, let's get in Zidane, Igbo and Savage into the midfield. No, for that we are even lacking. But I really believe that Garnacho can give us a game more than Rashford. When you sum up all what Rashford played in the preseason, and you bring in a player who goes by the names of Garnacho's performance as I put up today, it obviously shows you that Garnacho is really a talent who can really come on the field of play and really put in instant reaction for the team. You get? So Rashford should check himself out, because I believe in Erik ten Hag and how he really believes in this young talent. Garnacho has been a revelation today. He was like a breath of fresh air in the team. The way he took on these players, his fast touch, you get his decision of not being selfish, because I saw him only once when he cut inside and then went with his right foot to shoot. But most of the times, he found out a pass onto the right side of the field. You get? He was passing in the likes of Ronaldo, involving Eriksson in play, Danny Van Beek, Chongi. And if at all Chongi was really like Ahmad when he came on through, we would have scored in the first half, because Garnacho got Chongi on ball twice. And he could have really gone ahead to really score that goal, but he couldn't in the for you. But positives, Ronaldo is back. Good to see him back in the United shirt, but he's unfit. You saw him that he's lacking much fitness in the for you. Danny Van Beek really released him with a very good pass, but he really was not on target, and he didn't find the target, obviously, because he is not really that Ronaldo that he was when when the season really came to an end. His sharpness is lacking, but we know sharpness comes in with full match fitness in there for you. So he needs to go in and play a couple of games. That is Cristiano Ronaldo in there for you, and he needs to train a lot with the team, because the managers told us that Ronaldo needs to train more a lot with the team to get used to with us. Meaning that on Sunday, obviously, Antoine Martial is leading the line for United in there for you. But look at a player like Lisandro Martinez. Guys, Lisandro Martinez is a kind of a player who really has played very well today. And the way he is calm, the way he's composed in that central defense, he makes it easy to play in the central defense. He makes it easy. You get the balance he gives the team. You get on the left especially. You get, though Alex Telles really costed us that goal, but I really believe that we needed to put in some much more in there for you. But Lisandro Martinez is a player that is worth that money. People are complaining about Ajax selling him to us at 46 points, or roughly, or approximately 47 million pounds. And people are saying, you bought him a lot of money. Guys, when they bought Harry Maguire 8 million pounds, why didn't you guys complain when they bought him a lot of money? So this guy is better than Harry Maguire. He comes in from Ajax. And I've had people coming out and saying, how can you buy a player from Eredivisie at that amount of money yet is a defender? I asked people, how much did Man City pay for Ruben Diaz? You get? A good player comes in at that cost. Just know that. So I don't want to hear people coming out and saying he was expensively bought. No, even if we go in and bring in Anthony at 70 million pounds, that's what the manager wants. We should back the manager. So I'm 100% sure we got in a very good defender. Now, according to how he has played today, he really looked great. Eriksson obviously playing deep in the double pivot with James Garner. Obviously, I really like the way they really played, because the midfield transited very well from the back four. The way we really got hold of that ball, the 1-1-2 passing either for you. You get the 1-1 passing either for you from Ronaldo, Garner, Danny Van Beek, Eriksson. He's really a very good guy, and I think he's really going to be so much pivotal into our season. Guys, if last season we had a player like Eriksson in our team in the midfield, the creative midfield, trust me, their games wouldn't have lost. He would have killed off certain games in there for you, because he's really good. And whenever you need him, he really lives up to the levels you want him to be. Secondly, I really believe that he needs some time, and I don't think he's going to start against Brighton. 100% believe that we're going to see De Gea in goal, Dalot right back, left Malacia, Harry Maguire and Lindelof in the central defense. I really believe that. Then maybe Harry Maguire can play with Revive running there for you. I don't believe that Lisandro Martinez is going to start. I don't really see him starting, but the manager can really go in and really start him to prepare for the game of Liverpool, because in a game of Liverpool you need a player with the brain of Lisandro Martinez to stop those attacks and build-ups of a team which goes by names of Liverpool. But I don't think a lot is going to change. I don't think many players are really going to be gotten from this team that's played today and be inserted into the team that played yesterday. Obviously, we're expecting that team that played yesterday to come in and really play most of the minutes. But James Garner, good. Telles going for that shot, but defensively was suspect for you. But to me, the man that caught my eye today was James Garner. He really played very well, and it was Garnacho. The way Garnacho played was really so much impressive. And when I really got on that ball, the crowd was cheering him in the for you. Then they brought on some young talent in the for you. Ansen, Hannibal, Ikbo, Shora Shorotiye, Amad Diallo, who scored the goal. Guys, if the manager, Erik ten Hag, is to really go ahead and really improve these players, trust me, the next 2-3 years, we are going to be having players that can really fit into the system of Erik ten Hag. When you look at those players when they come on through, you start to eat that they don't force things. It's just in them that they can pass like that. You get? So I really believe that we are really headed into an exciting season. A season where we're going to compete for the Premier League. A season where we're going to come in here to watch what our players are really doing on the pitch. Don't go into this season expecting to win a Premier League. Don't go into this season expecting lots of things, but be sure that you're going to see good football at Old Trafford and outside and away from Old Trafford. You are going to see United playing as a big team, known as an underdog, as we've been playing recently. So, Ahmad comes on. Telles takes a shot. He follows that shot. Then the keeper really punches it, and then he taps it inside to make it 1. Then that goal that we considered was all about Telles' mistake, because instead of closing inside, he tried to balance. You get to cover even up for Garnacho, because Garnacho had not yet really returned. But I think it would have been better for him to close inside, because each and every time a player cuts inside Eugenio's box area, he's more threat. He's more threat than the one who is really moving wide. You get? So poor marking by Telles really costed that goal. A save was well made by Tom Heaton, but after that save was made by Tom Heaton, guess what happened? He just fisted it out there, and it found a player of Rayo Vallecano seated there, or standing there unmarked, and he really tapped the ball to the back of the net to make it 1-1. But the energy that has been put on the pitch in the last 15 minutes of the game with those youngsters on, oh my God, it was really immense. Amad Diallo, to me, I like him, and I was asking myself, why hasn't Amad Diallo started off the Chongi side? And obviously, we know that Erik ten Hag really admires players from the Dutch, but I think Chongi is not really one of those that is going to be part of this team. I really believe that if at all Amad Diallo started from that right wing, we would have really gotten goals very fast in the first half. Garnacho got Chongi on the ball close to 3 times, and I know Chongi selfish, wanting to go for goal. That's him. But Amad Diallo is not selfish. Would have really controlled that ball very many times and really put up a cross that would have really resulted into a goal. Remember that cross of Cristiano Ronaldo that found Chongi, and Chongi, instead of controlling that ball, he just went in for a header to set a header for a player, and the header really went directly into the player of a side who goes by names of Rayo Vallecano. So lots of things have been seen on the field of play, and Ethan Laird, very good player. That's why I told you that Aaron Wan-Bissaka has no position at Manchester United. Amidst Ethan Laird being linked to a move to Watford on loan, I 100% believe that he is really a future. He's really good. If you've seen him defensively and how he tracks back his energy on the pitch and how he goes forward, he is a player that is one for the future. He's one of the players I really tip to be one of those that will play in that United jersey, because he knows what he wants. You get? Every time he really feels like he wants to go forward, he really risks himself a lot. So he just needs to be coached and really improved a lot to really reach the standards of the Premier League. But in the Championship, he was really playing very well. That is Ethan Laird, and is linked to a move to a side which goes by the names of Watford on loan. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka, not even in the squad, meaning that his time at Old Trafford is over. And trust me, if you've seen Aaron Wan-Bissaka play, you can't really think that Erik ten Hag can really go in to call in for a player like Aaron Wan-Bissaka to be entertained into his even squad. He can't. Even yesterday, Ethan Laird was on plane to Oslo. He never played, though today he started. So that's how United really came in through and really played. Ronaldo not looking sharp. He needs some training to go in and really get back to where he's supposed to be. Look at a player like Danny Van Beek, very much exciting. It's when I was really doing a preview of this game, I told people that this guy is going to be so much exciting. That is Danny Van Beek, James Garner, and Eriksson. That midfield 3 is going to be exciting. Reason, all those are ball-playing midfielders. You get? They are press-resistant, they are calm, they are composed, and they can do that one passing either for you. In the game we played yesterday, there was a moment when Diego Delo got hold of that ball. He cut inside into the half space. He played into McTominay, and then Dalot made a run that was sending message to Scott McTominay that I just want a one pass into space. Guess what Scott McTominay did? He killed the pace. He controlled the ball. He did another touch and then passed into the midfield. You get? He can kill the pace, but if at all you want to see beautiful football, you don't need players like McTominay to midfield. You need players like James Garner, Eriksson, Danny Van Beek. Even Freddie can try, but a player who goes by the names of a player who goes by the names of Scott McTominay kills the game plan according to me. However much the manager likes him, I don't think he likes him, but that's what he got. That's what he has got in the for you. And Dan Van Beek has not yet really picked up to the level they're supposed to be. But I will believe that when Donny picks up, and any other player comes in the midfield, I think Scott McTominay will be the first person to go on the bench. You get? That's what I will believe that the manager will go in there to do. Because he really kills the pace of the game. That's it. If at all you've been watching these games, he really kills the pace of the games. Sorry about that. And let's get to what we call which other moments in the for you. When you look at the stats that really came in through of the game, let's get into the stats. The two stats of the game. United 17 shots. Vallecano 12. 3 shots on target for United, 5 for Vallecano. They had more shots on target than us. Possession 56%, they had 44. Something that Erik ten Hag won't be happy about, because even if he's playing with which string side for him, or first string side or second string side or third, he wants to be having possession more and more and more and more. And it does not differ from what we had yesterday against Atletico Madrid. So it shows you that lots of things need to be improved in the especially in the midfield area, because we are so much lacking, especially in the midfield. Then 493 passes completed by United, then 383 passes completed by Rayo Vallecano, 86% passing accuracy, 79% for Vallecano, 10 fouls for United, 16 for Vallecano. 1 yellow card to Manchester United. It went to James Garner in the first half. 2 yellow cards to the players of Rayo Vallecano. No red cards. Like yesterday, Freddy got one, but today we never got a red card. Then we had 1 offside and 2 offsides for Rayo Vallecano. 3 corners for United and 7 for Rayo Vallecano either for you. Rayo Vallecano really started on a high, and they really started to press us. In the first 10 seconds, United were saving. Tom Heaton was really making a save for United. It shows you how they came on fire with a plan to really get an early goal that they were denied for you. But when you look at those stats, they show you that there is a problem at United. But these players that play today had not played together, not even for a single day. Only Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane had played together. You get? In the midfield, Donny van Beek first played with Eriksson yesterday. So James Garner, had he even played with Donny van Beek? Not really. Not even with Eriksson. So I think if at all these 3 players that played in the midfield today had really been on the preseason and played more regularly, would have been getting a more kind of game from them. That's what I really believe. So let's wait and see how the week is going to go and how many players are really going to come in, because Erik ten Hag is demanding for 4 more signings from the board, and let's see who is really going to come in through at United. But obviously, good preseason. Ten Hag has told us that he really believes that his team is set to go on and start, and said it before even the game started in the field, because he really told us about something I really want to show you in your screen. What is it? Show up yourself. I want to show you what Ten Hag really told us about this game. And all right, let me show it on the screen. Let me show you. All right, this is what he told us. Ten Hag told us. He told us that according all Ten Hag's last friendly before the start of the season, he says in his program notes, a few weeks have passed since I started, and I can already feel we have moved in the right direction. So according to the manager, he believes that they moved in the right direction, which I really support him. He hasn't said that he has all the players he needs, but they are moving in the right direction according to the manager. So 100% believe that he's right. According to me, he's right, because we have 100% moved into the right direction, because totally our style of play has really changed. If I told you knew United way back and the real play today, you can now at least know that our style has really changed, and we are really a more exciting team in here onto our channel, which goes by names of United Matters channel. So guys, feel free to tell me what you think about this game of today and yesterday in the preseason in the for you of United beating a side which goes but losing to a side which goes by Atletico Madrid, and today we've drawn 1-1, Ronaldo's return, and so on and so forth. I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss certain stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Someone will ask me, Rokani, are you getting to me? Are you going to tell us your man of the match? Obviously, my man of the match is Amad Diallo. Is Amad Diallo, yeah, because his impact was felt on the field of play. His impact was felt instantly on the field of play. Into only 2 minutes on the field of play, 3 minutes, he scored for United. And he kept that backline busy. He kept it busy. And there is a free kick he really earned after really stealing that ball from the line of the wide area. And then the defender was trying to shield him. Then he used his left foot to really pull that ball out of him and then approached the goal area. And then he was fouled. Then it was a free kick given to United. So he was my man of the match. The other player that was the contender before that Ahmad performance was Garnacho. But obviously, when he really came in through, he really showed me that he deserves to be the man of the match. Secondly, my other person I would have considered is Ethan Laird. He really played very well, and I really believe that he really gave us some good eye nutrition as far as this game of football is concerned. Thank you for watching me, and I'm going to return with some other transfer news in the for you, because today we can hear lots of things from the manager and lots of other stories that are going to make news onto this story on this channel. I'm out. See you later, because we are really having some other videos coming through. I'm out.